If you're a music lover like me, you absolutely should listen to this more carefully. I'm quite sure you're quite bored with your playlist, and to be honest, there is a limitation on the number of songs or genres you will ever get to experience. Well, here are the 4 tools that will help you with exactly that, and you shouldn't miss the last 2 tools. At number 4, we have Genius. Now you already probably know about Genius for songs lyrics, but this is where music becomes much more interesting. Click on different lines and you will find explanation of references, hidden meaning, wordplay, and sometimes the story behind why that lyrics exist. And the coolest part, sometimes the artists themselves annotate their lyrics. So a song you have heard 50 times can suddenly sound completely different once you have actually understand what the hell they were talking about. At number 3, we have WhoSampled. This is basically ancestry.com for music. Search for any popular song and WhoSampled shows you which older songs it sampled and which song sampled it later. It's covers, remixes and interpolations. And this is absolutely a rabbit hole. You might start with Kanye West, discover a 1970s soul record is sampled, then discover that artist sampled someone else, and 20 minutes later you'll be listening to a music made before your parents were actually born. At number 2, we have every noise at once. If your Spotify keeps recommending the same 5 genres to you, open this. This is exactly like Harry Potter's Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. It maps thousands of music genres, including genres you probably didn't even know existed. Afrobeat, obviously, but then you start finding things like Japanese jazz or Finnish indie or Brazilian psychedelic rock and increasingly weird corners of the music. Pick a genre, listen to an introduction playlist, explore what's popular right now, or go straight into the obscure stuff. In fact, if you search the sound of everything on your Spotify to listen practically every genre possible. And finally on the top, my personal favorite, radio. Imagine Google Maps, but instead of choosing only a country, you choose a country and a decade. Want to know what people in Thailand were actually listening to in 1960s? Click Thailand and then click 1960s. Play 1980s Nicaragua or 1940s Canada. Basically any country at any time. And because much of it is human curated, it doesn't feel like another algorithm desperately trying to predict you. So if Spotify has turned your music taste into the same 30 songs on repeat, stop asking the algorithm for more recommendation. Use Genius to understand music, WhoSampled to trace it, every noise to explore genres, and radio to travel through the music timeline. Because with my personal experience, your favorite song might be sitting in a country, genre, or a decade you have never even thought of exploring. Subscribe for more.